I bet you didn't know the incredible journey of Patrice Lumumba, a name synonymous with the struggle for African independence, who emerged from humble beginnings. Born on July 2, 1925, in the village of Onalua in the Katakokombe region of the Belgian Congo, Lumumba's early life was shaped by the realities of colonial rule. He received his education first at a Protestant missionary school, followed by a period at a Catholic institution, experiencing firsthand the complexities of cultural imposition during this time. Seeking a path beyond the confines of his village, Lumumba pursued further studies at a government-run postal training school, a decision that would inadvertently set him on the course to becoming a pivotal figure in his nation's history. After completing his postal training, Lumumba embarked on a career as a postal clerk in Stanleyville, a position he held for 11 years. This seemingly ordinary job provided him with a stable income and allowed him to observe the intricacies of colonial administration. However, Lumumba's ambitions stretched far beyond the walls of the post office. He yearned for a Congo free from the shackles of Belgian rule, a vision that would soon ignite a firestorm of change across the nation. During his time as a postal clerk, Lumumba became increasingly conscious of the vast disparities between the lives of the Congolese and their Belgian rulers. He witnessed the oppressive policies that subjugated his people, denying them basic rights and opportunities. Fueled by a growing sense of injustice, Lumumba joined the Liberal Party of Belgium, a platform that, while operating within the existing colonial framework, provided him with an initial taste of political engagement. However, it soon became apparent that the Liberal Party's commitment to genuine change was limited, pushing Lumumba to seek a more radical path towards Congolese liberation. In 1958, Patrice Lumumba, along with other like-minded individuals, took a bold step towards realizing their shared vision for an independent Congo. They founded the Mouvement National Congolais, a political party committed to challenging Belgian colonial rule head-on. Lumumba's charisma, eloquence, and unwavering belief in the right to self-determination resonated deeply with the Congolese people, propelling him to the forefront of the independence movement. The MNC's message of liberation spread like wildfire across the Congo, mobilizing people from all walks of life. Lumumba's powerful speeches, often delivered in his native Swahili, ignited a sense of hope and possibility among the masses. He articulated a vision of a Congo where its people would be masters of their own destiny, free to chart their own course. As the independence movement gained momentum, the Belgian government found itself increasingly unable to contain the tide of change. In 1960, after years of struggle and sacrifice, the Belgian Congo finally achieved its long-awaited independence. The Congolese people, in a resounding display of their will, elected Patrice Lumumba as their first prime minister, a testament to his unwavering commitment to their liberation. At this pivotal moment, Lumumba stood as a beacon of hope, not only for the Congo, but for the entire African continent. Patrice Lumumba's tenure as prime minister was tragically cut short, marked by a whirlwind of political turmoil and external interference. From the outset, Lumumba faced numerous challenges, including a secessionist movement in the mineral-rich province of Katanga, backed by Belgian business interests and foreign powers seeking to maintain their grip on the Congo's resources. These forces viewed Lumumba's vision of a strong, independent Congo as a threat to their economic and strategic interests. On June 30th, 1960, during the official ceremony marking the Congo's independence, Lumumba delivered a speech that would reverberate through history. In a powerful and impassioned address, he condemned the brutality and humiliation of Belgian colonial rule, highlighting the suffering inflicted upon the Congolese people. Lumumba's words, while met with thunderous applause from the Congolese audience, sent shockwaves through Western capitals, further solidifying his image as a radical figure in the eyes of those who had benefited from colonial exploitation. As the situation in the Congo deteriorated, Lumumba appealed to the United Nations for assistance in quelling the secessionist movement and restoring order. However, the UN response proved to be inadequate, failing to provide the necessary support to the newly independent nation. Amidst this chaos and betrayal, Lumumba's government was overthrown in a coup d'etat orchestrated by Joseph Mobutu, the army chief of staff, who enjoyed the backing of Western powers threatened by Lumumba's nationalist and Pan-Africanist ideals. The coup marked the beginning of Lumumba's tragic descent. He was arrested and imprisoned, subjected to inhumane treatment and torture at the hands of his captors. On January 17, 1961, Patrice Lumumba, the man who had dared to dream of a free and independent Congo, was brutally assassinated by Katangan separatists with the complicity of Belgian officials and their Western allies. His assassination sent shockwaves across Africa and the world, solidifying his status as a martyr for the cause of African liberation. The circumstances surrounding Lumumba's assassination remained shrouded in secrecy for decades. However, in subsequent years, evidence emerged pointing to the involvement of Belgian and American intelligence agencies in the plot to eliminate him. In 2002, a Belgian parliamentary commission acknowledged the country's moral responsibility in Lumumba's death, a long overdue but incomplete recognition of the injustice inflicted upon him. In a symbolic gesture of reconciliation, Lumumba's tooth, recovered after his assassination, was returned to his family in 2022. Despite his untimely demise, Patrice Lumumba's legacy continues to inspire generations of Africans and people around the world struggling for justice and self-determination. His unwavering belief in the power of unity, his courage in the face of adversity, and his commitment to the liberation of his people have cemented his place as one of the most iconic figures in the annals of African history. Lumumba's dream of a free and prosperous Africa, though tragically deferred, continues to serve as a guiding light for those who refuse to be silenced in the face of oppression. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us bring more stories like this to light.